There's a range of reasons for why lithium has pushed the price of battery packs down, and it's meant that EVs have become much cheaper. The lithium prices have really collapsed over the past 2 years. However, lithium is about to get even cheaper. Global reserves of lithium are skyrocketing. Many countries have made new discoveries, but China has just made the motherlode discovery, which makes it a lithium powerhouse. And this means that lithium in China will become much cheaper. This will push EV prices down even further than where they are today. Now, Goldman Sachs predicts the price of battery packs will fall by 50% over the next 12 months. Goldman Sachs released that research recently, and that points to one crucial thing, which is that EVs will be significantly cheaper within a very short period of time than internal combustion engine vehicles to manufacture. Australians, we have a problem, a big one. Demand for our iron ore is going down, and so is demand for our coal. And lithium, one of our largest exports, which we export enormous amounts to China, well, China doesn't need that anymore. They are now the world's second largest owner of lithium reserves. They've discovered an enormous reserve of lithium. Insane amounts, enough to the point where they will become lithium independent. They won't need anyone else's lithium very soon. This is a big problem for countries like Australia who are so reliant on our exports, but it's a big positive for China, who makes around 80% of the world's electric cars. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. Thanks for joining the channel and becoming a member. Got some new members joined up recently. If you'd like to become a member, I'll put a link in the description below. China's become the global lithium powerhouse after a major breakthrough. Now, this is crazy because the amount of lithium that China just discovered was an insane amount. In fact, China now boasts an impressive number of new lithium discoveries over the last 5 years. They keep on finding lithium. And as you can imagine, the Chinese government isn't very squeamish about saying, you know what, we're going to take over that land. That's ours. We're going to mine for that lithium. Now, you can imagine things get done fast in China. Look how long it took Tesla to build their Gigafactory, one of the three biggest car factories in the world. It took them, 12 months? Look at how long it took Tesla to build their factory in Germany and get that approved. So things happen really quickly in China. I mean, other companies are much quicker than Tesla even. BYD builds their factories in less time than that. China, their lithium reserves have increased significantly after this new discovery. They now have higher lithium reserves than Australia, Argentina, and Bolivia, who used to be in front of them. China's lithium reserves really for them come at the perfect time because their electric vehicle sector is taking off, but not just electric cars. What is even really taking off in a much bigger way than EVs, electric cars, is energy storage. Energy storage is just rocketing up. And without energy storage, China's growth this year would have been significantly dampened. It's that big now. We're talking mega batteries, right? So China is now home to the world's second largest lithium reserves, behind only Chile, thanks to a spate of big discoveries. According to the China Geological Survey, China's breakthrough in lithium exploration has boosted its global share of lithium reserves from 6% in 2020 to 16.5%. That's actually a huge amount, which puts it ahead of those other countries which were in front of it before: Australia, Argentina, and Bolivia. Since 2021, the country has stepped up efforts in lithium exploration, helping to uncover 30 million metric tons of new lithium ore in places such as Sichuan and a bunch of other places. Anyhow, the point is this: China would be able to build probably more than 100 million electric cars with that amount of lithium. We don't know exactly how refined that lithium is and how good of a quality it is. If it's really good lithium, it might be closer to 200 or 300 million. Anyway, it's a lot. Yeah, does China really need us in Australia here anymore? Well, Australia needs to do something different. We need to stop sending our raw resources to other countries because we're missing out. The chairman of Tesla, Robin Denholm, she's from Australia. She says Australia's crazy. We're just sending all this raw material to China. We're not actually refining it. We could be refining it, and that's where a lot of money is made. China has identified more than 14 million tons of lithium in salt lakes, making it the world's third largest salt lake lithium resource hub. For those of you who know, the United States, the Salt Lake in Utah has an insane amount of lithium. It has enough lithium for all of America's needs as well, and they're apparently going to be mining that too. The China Geological Survey says that a technological breakthrough in extracting lithium from lepidolite will help unlock the 10 million tons of newly discovered lithium resources that can be extracted at a lower cost and higher utilization efficiency. So new technology means extraction of lithium is just far, far easier now, especially in China. Now, you can actually be part of China's burgeoning lithium sector. And in 2023, China's Guangzhou Future Exchange has launched its first ever lithium carbonate futures contracts, making it the fourth exchange worldwide to offer these contracts. So one of China's key discoveries is a spodumene type lithium belt spanning 2,800 kilometers in Western China. It contains an estimated 6.5 million and 30 million tons of lithium, while substantial reserves were found in the salt lakes in China as well. Now, this enormously reduces China's reliance on other countries for lithium. China might not need Australia's lithium anymore. It might be able to become completely lithium independent, because these won't be the last discoveries that China will make. This is a big problem for other countries where China buys its lithium. And it will mean as well that lithium will probably be cheaper for China. Getting the lithium from China, from Chinese sources, means shipping costs will be far, far lower than getting it all the way from countries like Australia. This is good for carbon emissions. Shipping things from Australia to China causes a lot of carbon emissions. Not so good for Australians. So Australia needs to do something. We need really to come up with ways that we can add value, that we can just stop sending raw resources around the world and actually create them and turn them into something ourselves. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. In 2025, semi-solid state batteries will be coming to electric cars that you'll be able to buy outside of China, as in the West. Solid state batteries will come very soon after that, based on what we're seeing from Chinese battery manufacturers and also from American battery manufacturers as well. Not to mention the other batteries like CATL's condensed battery with its insanely high energy density, then crystal batteries as well. There's some incredible changes. Now, what does this mean? How will this affect everyone? Well, first of all, let's have a look at one of the cars that you'll be able to buy, which will have a semi-solid state battery within only a few months' time. MG says it will launch a new electric car this year with a semi-solid state battery.